that moment, the 60s, the civil rights movement, we think so much about how music was used in community, in the streets. A few years ago, I got to walk over the bridge at Selma at the 50th anniversary of that amazing march. It's so powerful to be in a group of people singing "We Shall Overcome." But I wonder if that image of the protest song has almost confined the definition of it. What do you think?
Well, I think for starters, your bigger question about whether song as a delivery system is a salient or continues to be one for protest. I mean, music has no purpose beyond community. That's why music or almost any creative endeavor exists, is to bring us to the table, to remind us that more connects us than separates us. It is only about community, and in moments of joy and trauma, there is music attending. And historically, as long as we've been recording any such fact, that's been true. Funerals and weddings and everything in between, if there's something of drama or trauma or both impacting a community, song is involved. So the idea that it may or may not be as powerful a delivery system now, I don't really believe that's a question. I don't think that hangs as a question. I think there's a deep and primitive impulse as human beings to give voice, and not just our very narrow scope as we've become as a culture to say about somebody, oh, you know, they can really sing, or about somebody else, you know, they really can't sing. We have a very narrow scope of what's acceptable as singing, when it is a absolutely primal urge to put sound, put voice into the air. So I think that we are at a moment where we may be about to see how powerful that is, when we are blocked from access from any number of avenues. But what cannot be contained is that spirit that makes people go into the street. And even if electricity's been cut off from people trying to galvanize, there will be song. So, yes.